I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. Tonight I'm feeling mean. Gonna make an ugly scene. Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. Tonight I'm gonna pick myself a fight. If some deserving dirtbag a black eye, and if he swings at me, then I'll bust that sucker's knee. 'Cause tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. The meanest hunk of meat that anyone's ever seen. Get out of the way of the hurricane. There's a heavy price to pay. Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. And tonight I'm gonna drink like Daddy done. Gonna act a fool and keep on till the dawn. Drink 15 pints of beer, then I'll go right out here. And
All right, time for some baseball and candy.
Evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of four between the new... Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at
The batter will be Austin Allen. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Rasmussen will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Rasmussen, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Damn.
Next to dig in, Rasmussen. He flew out in his last AB.
almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
No,
just missed it.
wasn't
With
even
this
close.
guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Next to hit is Seth Brown. Flew out last time up.
Designated hitter, Seth Brown.
The 0-1 pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up.
All right.
So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 4 and the Yankees 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rasmussen, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
All even now, 2-2.
Come on, baby, see you done.
Now here it comes.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, try that pitch on. There you go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Bad read.
You know the
but
defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Get on him.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that misses off the plate and low. So it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Up next, Jurickson Profar. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Diekman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting,
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jahmai Jones. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Squared that one up just a little late. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Come on.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And it's
He didn't
fouled
give up any
away.
singles. He walked you guys.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Next up for the A's, Alex Avila. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area.
That would be an athlete back there,
Rasmussen
bud.
is there to make to settle for. Now at the plate is Rasmussen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here you go. See that? Let it fly.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Allen has it.
Safe.
But the batter's going to take
Bitch.
first easily after striking out.
Yep.
And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Here's Mike Ford. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And that's in there for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The Athletics took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Bassett earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. But it's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. Jesus Luzardo gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty D. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
Number 18.
Now here's the first offering. Rasmussen is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a
That
little
one's
bit
a
more.
strike.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Not even paying attention.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Got him looking, and that ends the
You
inning.
need to start watching, paying attention. While you're digging around.
So next to hit is Rasmussen, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Damn it.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotti is there. 2 down. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. His career line against Garrett Cole. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound.
I'm going to take it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders. Next to hit, Rasmussen. He flew out in his last AB. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
This guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Comes set, the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2. Here it is.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So they load the bases on just one hit.
But
And now here is Rasmussen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set, now the pitch. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Bat explodes as this is popped up.
safe.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Oh, later
High
ball.
and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch 'em all on the grand slam. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow,
Oh,
you can
watch
understand
that
what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
423 feet.
Striding in is Clint Frazier. It was a walk in his last trip. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a swing, and he popped him up, straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's up near the top. Chad Pinder will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Popped him up.
Easy ball.
Cishek in foul ground. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Rasmussen.
Number 18.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first
Way out
pitch.
front.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. 1 there. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Good play over there.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Rio Ruiz. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Rasmussen at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there.
that he hits him.
I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Hit him.
Come on, big guy, one time.
The 1-1 turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to.
Yeah, we got it. You know, I was saying.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
9 runs.
Garrett
on 11
Cole
hits.
earned his
No
9th
errors.
win of the
They
year
left
as he
13
finishes
men on
7
base.
innings with only 2 hits allowed. Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Major League. Now at the plate
All
here
over the
is
place in his batting
Rasmussen.
order.
The catcher, number 18.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. Chapman has it cleanly. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rasmussen as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Got him.
Yep, I ain't thinking about real well
I'll tell you right now,
I
this
know
guy
it.
has a shutout going, and it's...
Here's Jake
I
Marisnik.
know it.
Comes
I
into
gotta
this
figure
at-bat
this shit
0 for
out.
1 in the ball game.
Jake
Popped him up.
Marisnik.
I will. Thank you.
Rasmussen is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, here is Rasmussen. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering. Lofted in the air out toward right
Another
center.
out. Damn it.
Under it is Marisnik, 1 away.
A lot of fucking
Next,
fly
it'll
balls.
be Rasmussen, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford it.
Ah,
Well,
son of a
leave it right
bitch,
there as he
motherfucker.
strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3.
Figure it the fuck out, dude.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in... Next, here is Rasmussen, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Here's the first pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Rasmussen is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Runner at second here with one man out. Runner goes for third. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. A man at third with one away. Pops this one up. Chapman has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. 2 down, no one on base, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Rasmussen has got it, and the...
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And now the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second.
Yep, easy play.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Rasmussen. And they could use a spark from him here.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, I've got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Right guy, right spot.
Quit slinging the stupid shit. You'll get something to hit.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. One away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Marisnick. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Now at the plate, Rasmussen flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep this last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Here we go.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the...
Doesn't matter. I'll put it in play, and it's still going to be right at somebody.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rasmussen waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Rasmussen 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Pitch up there, huh?
The 1-1.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has...
So stepping in is Seth Brown, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here.
Wow, a 9-out save.
Couldn't do shit.
Mike, we know it. Failure's a part of this great game. How do major leaguers deal with adversity when the times get tough?
Well, that's a great question. I think they go through it in a variety of different ways. I think some guys, for me personally, I went into the video room. I tried to really understand and see how I was feeling. Is there something I saw mechanically doing wrong? And then I had to put the work in, before the game. It's not just during the game. But I've also seen teammates go through some huge drastic measures, throwing away all their socks, new pants. I've even had a teammate that I remember changed his uniform number. So, the superstition does play a big factor in this. The key is for the mental stamina of that player. He's got to find a way to get out of that rut. And when he gets out of that rut, try to find a way to keep those good times going. It's bound to happen to every player to fall into this tough situation. And I think the main thing is you have to bank on your past success, whether it was a week ago, whether it was in the minor leagues, or whether it was in high school or college. You had success in order to get to this level, and I think you need to bank on that in order to get out of this slump that you might be in right now.
Mike, if you throw away all your socks and your pants, you got bigger problems than the slump. You know what I mean?
Do what you gotta do sometimes, though. Wow, that's a lot of assists I still need to get. Come on. Here, I'm done. got my gold. That's all I needed.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
In the 7th spot. All right, that's usually where I'm at. Anywhere from, actually, 3, 6, 7. I'm all over the place.
There is rain in the area, but ready now is Rasmussen, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is...
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. He bounced out last time up. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher,
First offering.
number 18.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike
Focus
one.
up, dipshit. Come on.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there to put it away for out number 1. So now here is Rasmussen. He flew out in his last AB.
The catcher,
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1 and 2.
Good time. There you go.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
I'm swinging at stupid shit.
Throw on to first is in time to
Again.
get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2 to 3. Next for New York, Rasmussen. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Fouled away.
Come on, guys. Get a pitch up there.
And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Rutschman. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And tonight's comes to a conclusion.
What did I unlock? Oh, shit. No. I don't know why it got me in a Mariners uniform right now, because I'm not a Mariner.
Wednesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the... Yankee Baseball starts now. Davy Garcia will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts? Adley Rutschman digging in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started.
Right.
Rasmussen comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Meisner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So now into the box is Adley Rutschman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Next up, Chad De La Guerra. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Garcia has room in foul territory, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. So the next to bat will be Rasmussen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Urshela stands at second with no outs. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hey, 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90. At the plate now is Rasmussen. Flew out last time up. Lifted into the air out toward center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now, Rasmussen. He flew out in his last AB.
Attaboy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Hey, ripping and ripping, kid. Let's go.
And it's fouled away.
See it? Drive. Let's go, kid.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Rutschman. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
High pop-up. Rutschman shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jahmai Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-2, the final in this game.
Playing like dog shit.
1 error. They left 5 men on base.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium. Stepping in next, Rasmussen. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting 7. The designated
Striding
hitter,
forward now is the DH, Rio Ruiz. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And he's safe.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second, and I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
As a look, now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who'd like to work the big part of the field, you are on that fan.
And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
I was going from second, but still.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Yusniel Diaz as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace.
Oh, what is this that I got sent here? Yeah, that shit's funny.
Even though it's early.
So here is Rasmussen. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Let's go, kid.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first. Next up is Rasmussen. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fast.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway
Yeah,
center.
Beatty.
Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Digging in will be Rasmussen.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
0-1, here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
Again, a 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
The designated hitter, Rio.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. From the stretch. Pitch inside the throw.
60.
Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Rasmussen stands at second with 2 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled off.
battle, good battle. Fight for it.
And he misses
That
again.
boy,
Ball
good
4.
AB,
And
good
that's
AB.
back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And stepping in, Mike Ford. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering, pitch outside, the throw, not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Oh, Mikey.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a pickoff throw to third. And he'll dive back in. 8 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And he'll look over to third here once more. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 3-2 pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another full count pitch home. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle.
Go up easy,
That's in there.
up
Base
easy,
hit.
up easy.
1
Stay
run
on.
is in.
Ooh,
Throw
man.
comes to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big try. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
charging for this? What the hell? Oh, this is my second year, that's why. No, it's not. This is my second year.
Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean.
Let's see what this is all about right here. I haven't played this before. Let's see how it goes. Anybody have any idea about this mode? I know that.
Alpha's pulling back. Alpha's too close to the first checkpoint. Friendly UAV overhead.
even know what I'm doing.
Alpha's advancing. Stop 2 minutes before reinforcements arrive. Bravo's retreating. Pour it on. Bravo's retreating. Pour it on. Enemy UAV overhead. Box. 60 seconds left. Bravo's Bravo's retreating. Pour it on. 20 seconds left. Bravo's falling back. Hit it hard. 10 seconds left. Bravo's retreating. Pour it on.
Hey!
Excellent work, team. We stored the payloads long enough for us. Switching sides. Payload. The satellite pieces have been located. Collect as many as possible and escort them to our final destination. Alpha's on the move. Alpha's moving forward. Alpha's on the move. Alpha's almost reached the first checkpoint. The obstacle has been destroyed. Bravo's the move again. Alpha's pulling the front line forward. We've retrieved a satellite piece. Alpha's on the move. Bravo reached the checkpoint. We retrieve the satellite piece. Hit! Alpha's moving in the wrong direction. Alpha's moving forward. Has been removed. Bravo can now advance. Alpha's not advancing. Something's blocking Alpha's advance. Obstacle has been destroyed. Alpha can move again. Alpha's on the move. Friendly UAV overhead. Alpha's advancing. Protect it. Allied cluster strike inbound. Friendly UAV overhead. Alpha needs help. Pulling back. Alpha's advancing. Protect it. Friendly UAV overhead. Alpha needs help. Pulling back. What are you doing? 2 minutes before reinforcements arrive. Alpha can't advance because it's blocked. Turn my out. Alpha can't advance because it's blocked. Target down. Bravo to retreating. The obstacle has been removed. Alpha's advancing. Protect it.
Damn it.
Alpha's near the checkpoint. 60 seconds left. Payload Alpha is falling back. Payload Alpha is falling back. 45 seconds left. Time and button.
Alright, well that was weird. But I win. Let's see if he's back yet. Are you here? No, you're not. Alright. Oh, damn it. Nobody's on. I don't feel like playing by my onesies.